What we mean by automation is that nobody has to touch it from the time the document arrives in the inbox to handing it over to SAP.
As our CFO often says, 9 out of 10 for quality is not a pass mark in our industry. So what we wanted to do is to take the best processes and the best automation projects that we could find around the world and build them into these new transaction centers that we have to ensure that the quality is at the highest possible level.
Our main problem was that we had some OCR technology already in place which extracted the data from the invoice, but we still had the step of the manual checking and making sure that everything was correct. So we didn't have that full confidence of having correct data in the system.
Perceptive software was just a missing link we needed because in our OCR we didn't have the success or the potential for further optimization anymore. Perceptive software stood out because they have a completely different technology. So it is really the Brainware concept, which is interesting to us. We don't have to define certain form sheets for different suppliers or things like that. Brainware is really able to read out documents like a human being would do it. And this really helps in doing then the further data capturing process.
Working together with the Perceptive team to do the evaluation, to do the business cases, to get everything ready to present to the management was very important. The patience that they showed, the competence that they showed, the overall experience that they showed dealing with us helped us to get this done as smooth as possible. First impressions after going live is that the automation rate is increased by at least 30% from the start, just not implementing anything specific. So we have great hopes that with tweaking and doing more to the system, we'll actually get it further and increase the automation rate. I'm very excited about it because it's just, you can see what the software can do nowadays. We coming from really just extracting some data, some fields of the invoice, going towards having 50 fields of an invoice, which is amazing, the extraction rate that you can get. Finding every field, validating every field on the document as itself, which is very exciting to myself. I like that about the part of the technology, because if you have every field of the document, then you can process every field, you can validate every field, you can make sure that things are in place which actually only people could get in place before.
One of the most pleasing aspects about working with Perceptive software is that their dedication to the customer, that they're there for us at every step of the way. They told us and promised us that they would implement this project within 3 months. They've done it on time and on budget.